So what I need to do is grab this quickly. So I'm going to copy image. Okay, minimize it. Go into Illustrator. I could have really done this properly, but I'm not. So what I'm going to do is go into Illustrator, new file, 15 by 15, CMYK color. Illustrator CMYK color, okay? So I'm going to go to create. The reason why is then this makes it so then you could use the swatches and all of Illustrator's features. I'm going to press Control V because I copied President Loki. Now, we have played with Illustrator before. We've done image trace, okay? So if I pressed image trace like Windows, image trace, you might get some good results, but then again, what if your client is asking for a cartoony effect to this guy? So let me put it on 6 colors, let it render for a sec. Okay, so right away, you have enough of it to know that's President Loki, but you don't have enough to give it that detail. See, this isn't a great sticker. This isn't what you want to do, okay? So rather than fry my computer, I'm going to just delete it. Press Control V again. Okay. So sometimes you're going to need to do something a little different, okay? So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to pen tool it, okay? So I'm going to grab the curve pen tool. Notice I'm not on the picture, okay? I'm going to click off of it, grab the pen tool. I'm going to turn off the fill. I'm going to put the stroke to something I can see, preferably like a red. See how there's no red on here? Press Alt and the wheel on this to zoom in. So where do I want to start? Well, primarily on a face, see the dark areas? That's what you're going to be coloring in. So I'm going to go here first to kind of just go here, double click, double click, double click, double click. Okay. And I mean, I could come back in and play with that later, but now I'm going to go in here, double click, double click, click, double click. Press escape to cut the thread. Okay. Now the nose. How do you do the nose? Well, primarily I want to start here and see how it's kind of darker on this side. I'm just going to go there, press escape. Come over to the nostril. Okay. Press escape. There we go. There we go. This is what's going to take the bulk of your time this week. So make sure you choose the right subject matter, okay? Because this is kind of where we need to go with it. And I might actually do a speed run from here. So far, if you notice, I have Loki getting there pretty well. Illustrator takes time. So if you're going, I gotta go to the bathroom, I hate to say it, this week is not the time to ditch and go to the bathroom. Because this is the quality of work that is expected. Okay? This is Illustrator. This is one of those that it's vital for the industry. It's vital for you. Okay? So And I'm not going to sketch all of Loki. I'm going to do pretty much the stuff that will make it so then you know this is President Loki. And I might do the button. I'm not going to do all the intricacies of the tie. That's just insanity. But then I could go here. There we go. So now, I'm going to zoom out, click on the background. Okay, go to layer, drop that down. There's the picture. I'm going to turn that off for a second. See, this is why I do that. I forgot his teeth. So what I'm going to do is zoom in. I'm not going to do every individual tooth. What I'm going to do is come here, kind of get the smile. Gotta make sure I don't touch that. Noses are fun. There we go. Okay, so once again, go to layers, come down here, turn that off, see? And if you know Loki, it looks pretty close to him. So that's where you want to go with it. And from there, there's a lot of different things you can do. But one thing that I kind of want to speed run through this before the camera feed cuts out is, so now what I've got to do is connect the lines. Notice I'm doing this without the background on. Okay. There we go. Just got a few more little details, but if you notice, I'm not doing the whole body. That'd be diabolical. And it would take some time. But for the most part, I got this pretty much locked in. I missed that line there. Escape. Oopsie. Control Z. It's my best friend. So everything looks pretty good. And so just got to close off his smile. Okay. Okay, I got to press escape. That's the issue I'm having. Escape. Everything looks good. Everything looks solid. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the background. Okay. Look, it's like he has braces on. So I'm going to go here. Now before I do this, I am still fine tuning it. So I'm actually going to change the stroke now to black. Okay. If you notice, I got the eyebrow, so I could actually up that a little. Up that a little. Okay, so now if you notice over in the tools underneath the eyedrop tool, you have like a floater layer looking one. Check this out. Okay, it's going to bring the eyebrow in, and I could expand that shape there. Now it looks more natural. There we go. You could do that for almost any of the lines if you really want to fine tune it. But what I'm going to do now is what we've done before. I'm actually going to group it all. So let me just group it. Go up to Object, Expand Appearance, Object, Live Paint, Make, letter K on your keyboard. Okay. And so now I'm going to just give it some colors. So then you can start seeing where it's going. This one I'm going to make it black. There we go. Looks okay. Then I'm going to get that skin tone. So I'm going to go to the tan color first. Then I could adjust it. And I normally go right in here. Kind of right there. There we go. Okay. There we go. And now the last little bit, I'm going to add in that yellow. Right into there. And so a couple things I can do with it. One, let's be honest, I have terrible handwriting. So I'm going to go Loki. Okay. There we go. Let me get something that's, ooh, that'll work. So something that's close is right there. Okay. Now if I want to, I could go to the paintbrush tool. Just kind of drawing it loosely. There we go. There we go. Loki. And that's the line tool work we're going with this week. So let me click off of everything. Eyedrop tool that. Letter K, it's still active. Boom. See? And now I could start adding some detail. So I'm going to click off that. Click on that color. What's great about Illustrator is the little brackets over here. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. See? Now I can give it some details. There you go. And I mean, I'm doing this really rough just because Screencastify keeps it limited. But we'll do other methods this week to show you just the style. But from there, you could really play with it, and you might be thinking to yourself, "Oh man, what about the Loki part there?" You know. Well, could come in here and just give it some of that. You know. Then I could change that color. I don't like it. I kind of want to. There we go. There you go. Something like that is fine. Now what I'm going to do is grab it all, group it, get a little bit bigger, give it a little background. Arrangement, send to back. I forgot. Got to give Loki some white. So on here, letter K, got to give him white. There we go. Pull that over now. Something like that is okay. This is just the demo. Then I'm going to go File, Export, Export As. Export as Loki demo for video. There we go. Nope. Okay.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.